Samantha had never planned to stay out so late. The narrow streets of the old town, normally vibrant, were eerily silent. Midnight had crept up on her, and the once familiar alleys now seemed twisted, their cobblestone paths leading nowhere she recognized. She should have been home by now, but something was off. No matter which way she turned, she ended up back in the same place, a dead-end street lined with decaying buildings. The air was heavy, the moon barely a sliver behind thick clouds. As she walked, her footsteps echoed unnaturally, as if something was mimicking her every move. Her pulse quickened, and she dared not look back, though she could feel eyes on her. A faint sound, like a whisper, drifted through the air. Samantha ... double quotes it gold, her name stretching unnaturally long. Panic set in, and she started to run. But no matter how fast she went, the street seemed to stretch endlessly before her. Doors she passed earlier now stood slightly ajar, and she caught glimpses of shadowy figures lurking just beyond the threshold. They were watching her, waiting. Suddenly, she tripped. The ground wasn't solid anymore. It was as if the earth itself had turned soft beneath her feet, dragging her down. She clawed at the cobblestones, but they crumbled like ash. Her screams pierced the silence, but no one was there to hear them. The last thing she saw before the darkness consumed her was a figure standing at the end of the street, dressed in rags and grinning with impossibly wide eyes. "You're home now," it whispered, and everything went black. The next morning, the townspeople found nothing but her shoes, abandoned in the middle of the street. No one remembered a girl named Samantha. In fact, no one ever had.